Hi, I'm Avery Davidson.
And I'm Kristen Oakes. Thank you for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, the only TV show bringing Louisiana farmers and consumers together every week.
Well, it's one of the hottest trends in technology. I'm talking about unmanned aerial vehicles, better known as drones. The question is, could farmers and ranchers use drones to improve their ag businesses?
We'll find out. The LSU Ag Center scientists have built 3 UAVs, each designed to do everything from monitoring sugarcane fields to scouting for insects. Twyla's AJ Sabine shows us how drones could be as commonplace on the farm as a tractor or a combine.
It's like something out of a movie. LSU Ag Center researcher Charles Malveaux has turned science fiction into science fact with his research of agricultural unmanned aerial vehicles, more commonly known as drones. Surrounded by the tools of the trade, Malveaux meticulously builds another UAV. He says the sky is the limit when you combine this technology with its potential in agriculture.
With these unmanned aerial vehicles, we can gather crop data every day. And with that everyday data, we can help control yields, we can help measure and see whether or not we're getting improvements from treatments that we're making on the crops, and that equates to dollars.
Drone systems could potentially help farmers cut back on the amount of fertilizers, water, and other inputs used on the farm. Malveaux explains that unmanned aerial vehicles can be custom designed to scout fields for insects or mapping ranch boundaries. Depending on the use, drone systems could be a less expensive alternative to manned aircraft.
And the fact that these systems can operate 24/7 without having to sleep, without having to worry about cloud cover, and you have a system that has a very high temporal and spatial resolution at less than half the cost of a manned aircraft.
Malveaux says the practical applications for unmanned aerial vehicles like this one are pretty much endless. This one could be used for not only agricultural purposes, but for security details, motion pictures, even coastal restoration projects.
Malveaux recently demonstrated this technology before the Louisiana legislature and the Office of Homeland Security. He's looking forward to the day when this technology will no longer be novel, but just another tool farmers can use to stay competitive.
I myself spoke to the Louisiana legislature a few weeks ago about regulation and about the new technology. And we're looking at bills right now that could regulate these drones as far as agricultural applications. I think safety is a very important thing, and that's something that we're working very closely with, and we're actually looking forward to the FAA guidelines coming out on these drones.
As with any new technology, new rules have to be written to comply with the existing rules that govern manned aircraft. Currently, the Federal Aviation Administration is crafting those regulations for commercial drone use, such as in motion pictures, as you may have recently learned. But for now, Kristen and Avery, we'll just have to wait and see.
You know who recently bought a drone?
No idea.
Her dad.
Who could it be?
Her dad
He
bought a
bought
drone.
one, but I don't know how much flying he's actually doing with it. I think it's a whole lot of crashing.
Really?
So it's just pretty cool.
Well, if you knew Kristen's dad, you know he likes toys. So.
Oh yeah, he loves toys and he loves his cattle. Thanks a lot, AJ Sabine.